Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Welcome to the Curse of Ula'tek Season 2 official launch. I'm Slidewhistle, and I'm here to give you the greasy rubdown of all the things I want to do to the snake body with the spicy water.
I mean, a lot of them do look pretty greasy, and everything's very green and slimy. Literally in Raid, we're like slipping and sliding down the like water slides of like slime and goo, so...
And I'm Aaron, Fire Mage Extraordinaire and Horrid Punching Bag, and I'm also the third Entomb Sentinel. They shoot blood and goo at each other, but I shoot piss. I distinctly fire out my yellow piss beam.
Those were some nasty, nasty boys at Raid. Those two little sticky, gross totems just barfing into each other like an Ouroboros of bile.
It's so weird because they don't barf on you during the fight, really. So you roll up on these two gentlemen, and they're just vomiting in each other's mouths. They're baby burning each other with various fluids. But it's like, no, this is just for us. We don't share our goo with you outsiders. This is just for my best pal, other Entombed Sentinel.
Yeah, it's literally just for them. Like, so for the listeners who may or may not have gone into the raid yet, we're skipping a few bosses here. As like maybe like what, the third or fourth boss, the Entombed Sentinels. You walk up on them, and it's kind of like you're interrupting something. I don't know if it's like a kink thing, but they're literally taking turns vomiting into each other's mouth. One with like vomit and one with like blood. Very disgusting. Yeah.
I just don't know if it's not a kink thing. What are they doing? Like, I'd love to. I'm not going to say we need to ask Ian because there's many other questions and bigger fish to fry. But it's like what is it? Just I am honestly flabbergasted. I don't know what they're doing other than vomiting into each other's mouths, other than literally what we joke it is.
Yeah, there's not really any, like, NPC or anything telling us what they're doing. They're just barfing on each other and bleeding on each other. It's just such a funny sight to roll up, and that's the first thing we see.
Yeah, it's like we were sitting there, and Lynn was starting to explain the mechanics of the fight, and then I feel like all of us should need to be like, hey, hold up a minute. We need to address what's happening in front of us here for a second before we can, like, fully listen to the description of the fight.
It was like we walked into something intimate and we were like, oh, excuse me, this must be the wrong room. We gotta go somewhere else. The raid overall, it's pretty fucking hard. And not just because we are hitting a wall on a normal boss, but it's Thursday when we're recording this. It's been 2 days, maybe 1 day for Europe 2 for mythic rating. And no boss has been killed yet. No mythic boss is dead. In fact, there's not even a heroic Ula'tek kill. And only a handful of heroic second-to-last boss kills.
So maybe this raid is just tuned harder? I mean, as you said, we've already hit a spot where it's effectively a DPS check for us on the like,
twin
snakes. Yeah, twin fangs. We just don't have the damage. We got them down to like 20%, and then they hit the enrage, which their enrage is kind of funny. Like they take turns like popping up and going down around this like triangular arena, and then once you get to the third one, then like you run out of space. They come up in the middle pond and then just start like grooving. Honestly, they just like flail their heads back and forth like they're doing a little dance. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's like wacky inflatable waving arm tube man. They don't even really swipe at you anymore or shoot things. It's just with ecstasy. They're shooting goop up into the air and it's raining on you. And so do we know, is that one where it's just difficult to get through because there's a lot of damage? Or is it like it's supposed to kill you really fast? Because we fought another boss that went crazy. I forgot the specific phrase at this moment.
Oh, the explorers one, the three Tortolans being like body snatched.
It's supposed to be that those guys, yeah, it's like, don't let the ghost in them too much or else you're gonna die. And then he even announced, like,
You've let me get in them too many times. Prepare to fall down. Increasing my speed to maximum overdrive.
and I, like, it was like 2% extra damage. Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And I feel like that was the enrage.
Yeah, so we should not have killed the turtles. The enrage is not working.
That's what I figured.
The enrage should kill us, but it didn't kill us on turtles. We just kept going. We only had like half of us alive at that point too. But then the enrage on twin fangs, twin snakes, whatever, that killed us like it was supposed to. Just murdered us.
Yeah, I figured that the Tortolan enrage was bugged because it felt like was supposed to be an enrage, but it felt like none of us were taking any damage at all, or like very minimal damage. Like our 2 healers could like heal through it.
Or Blizzard was like, they're just Tortolans. If Tortolans enraged, would they really kill you?
Even when they're being evil, they're kind of just like wandering around. Like Trader Blumbo is just in a circle, and then the evil ghost is like,
I've invaded Trader Blumbo's mind.
time to see what's in his pockets and throw it. It's like this guy didn't have a plan for how to utilize these guys. He's like, you don't even have guns or knives or anything.
I have some trail mix.
It's like when you're in Overwatch and you decide to play like random heroes mode, and then you die and you come back to life as like Wrecking Ball. It's like I have no idea how to be useful as Wrecking Ball.
What does this guy got? However, he didn't reach deep enough into Trader Plumbo's pockets because Trader Plumbo, whatever his name was, gave Immune a little special gift.
Yeah, like if you would have just dug around in Plumbo's pockets a little longer, he would have found a fucking gun. Which is kind of funny. Like this is a Tortolan just in his little sack has like a gun, I guess. He didn't use it in the fight.
He's not supposed to have it. It's forbidden for Totolan society. He showed it to Scroll Sage Nola, and she said,
No, that's scary. We don't know what to do with that thing. You can keep the blicky, but don't you dare ever fire it.
Something that Immune said to me was that this raid has a lot of similarities to Hellfire Citadel, and I agree.
I don't know if it's just because it's very green and that's like the first thing I think of, but in particular, there was this one hallway when we were going into a different wing where, you know, we went up staircases and we were taking like sharp right angles. There was some trash to the side. It reminded me of that one hallway where there was that elite that was over in the corner and everyone would get mad if you like pulled it. Because so I just felt like there were a lot of similarities here to Hellfire Citadel.
Big boss rooms. That turtle boss room is fucking humongous. God damn it. It reminds me of Kilrog's big ass fight room.
aw, we only have 2 bosses left, and I know Twin Fangs don't do it. So, well, Coiled Altar, I think, is Malacrass, so I don't think he's going to eat us when we go in his tummy. So, Ula'tek, you've got a storm coming, sister. I want to go in your tummy, fight some ghosts in there, and then get pooted out, just like my friend, what's his face?
Gorefiend.
So I'm looking at these bosses here, and I have a little haha funny story, something to say about all of them. Except for, do we remember Valshnik the Malignant? For us, that would have been the 3rd boss.
We killed Valshnik. It was our night 2. He was our only kill. We killed him first.
No, that was, I'm sorry, once again, these names are random. That was Scissorek, who was the giant evil one that had big pointy fingers. Valshnik the Malignant just kind of looks like he's like a snake shaman.
I'm pulling the logs up.
I could not tell you anything
Valshnik.
about this man. We didn't one hit him, I'm pretty sure. So we spent at least 10-15 minutes with him.
Yeah, our kill took 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
That's another thing. I don't know if it's just because it's been a minute since we've raided. I felt like a lot of these bosses took us a long time to down them, and I was like, I don't know if it was also because I was high, but I'm like, this feels very long. Like some of them are like pushing 10 minutes. I'm like, damn.
No, I don't think it's because you're high. It's eye level and it's our damage, I think, is what it is. So also, like, we have a weird ratio right now. We were missing 2 raiders. And then we had Brodsky, who was doing hella damage. He had us off to heals, and we actually probably needed him to do damage, but we also needed heals. So we were in a weird spot where Rosh's dad didn't show up like he was supposed to.
Yeah, this fucking guy, he was over here hitting the books for some sort of collegiate class. Turn around, he's like a cartoon. He's got his feet kicked up. He's got the book over his head. He's honk shoeing it. Every shoe pushes the pages a little bit. It's like, it's 9:30. Wake your ass up.
Yeah. Sometimes it does say that he's not going to be somebody that will reliably be there, which is fine. And then like we had, I think Deaton was moving this week, and then Cass and Nuss are moving next week. I guess it's moving season. Yeah, so they'll be out next week.
Yeah, so that means that, hey, congrats, leather wearers in our group. We're gonna get some goddamn fucking loot. And I swear to God, Nuss was rolling high on every piece of loot. I'm like, please spread it around. Give me something. Give somebody something. And Nuss got it all.
It was a little tough. We beat Scissorak and a belt dropped. And of course, Cass rolls in here with a 99. And I checked, and she was like, "Oh boy, can't wait to replace my belt." And it was a 3 eye level upgrade. Meanwhile, for me, it would be a 20 eye level upgrade. But you know what?
What belt are you wearing?
I mean, it was like a upper hero one. Like it wasn't myth or whatever. But I was like, damn, I sure would love to to be like, actually, excuse me, objection. For the group unity, you need to give that to me. But
man, do you remember when that was a thing? Remember how that used to be when we was like, okay, who actually needs this? Show us your gear, and people like take off their stuff. And
I'm like kind of glad that that's not a thing.
But then sometimes I'm like, I wish it was a thing, but then I wish I could bring it back selectively when it applied to me.
I would have a whole like fleet of pretend gear that I would wear. Or that I should, like green, like, oh, I'm sorry, I came in with a green belt from Legion. And they were like, I don't think that's true. It's like, look at the numbers.
They're like, no, Immune, that is a Stormwind cape. We see what you're doing.
Nice try. There was something else about the raid. I don't remember what it was.
Me personally, an observation that I really liked that doesn't mean anything. Nexali the Soul Coiler, which we last week we were like, yeah, just that Ula'tek lady, the priest that did Ula'tek. It's Nexali the Sorcerer, apparently. Every voice line of hers is it's like a monologue in itself, and they're too close together. This woman is always talking. It's like, you sealed me down here with your mojo, but now your mojo is going to be used to be my Army of the Dead. And that entire thing is just her being like, I'm going to do the tank mechanic now. And it's like, shut up. Or like retcon these and be like, watch out.
No, she's like super chatty too, because then I remember this one where she was just going on and on talking to like, I think it was probably the mechanic where it starts to like leave tornadoes, because within the tornadoes were like her followers who were like doing like a ritual dance. And like as they were going out, the I believe those are the things that need to be dispelled too. Then she'd be like, "Oh yes, my followers, you remember the dance of summoning of Ula'tek? Show me your moves and show me that you remember the ritual to summon Ula'tek, followers. Remember?"
Was she the one who was going, "Ooh,
yeah,
ooh," every like 15 seconds?
The way that she said "ooh" is like, that's gonna be like one of the things that sticks with me. She's like, "Ooh."
I love a chatty boss. I think it's fun.
There were a few other bosses too that had like things that like I know like will be the things that we reference. I just can't remember them right now. But like as we do this a few more weeks, I feel like we're gonna have some earworms here.
Ooh.
But that is the raid. We opened it up saying it's season 2 in general. What else have we been up to? I want to know about...
Your mom.
Shit. Okay, everyone, goodbye.
Larura's not in this season, so...
Yeah, we already beat her up. We already sent her packing.
I already clapped those crystal cheeks.
Speaking of clapping cheeks, actually, I guess he probably wouldn't have cheeks because he's a damn snake. Tell me about this darn Delve boss. Valera does not believe in me. I went by his area just for question mark mode, and she's like, do you really think you're prepared for this? And I said, fuck, I guess not.
There's a quest line. Did you do the quest line before? That might be why she said that.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Only in that it's the one where you sneak around, and then eventually he's like, why'd you steal my thing? I'm going to go hide in a delve. And she's like, we got to go get him.
I think that was really funny that she was like, champion, I'm going to show you this time I was stealing poisons. And I'm like, shock, surprise, surprise. Valera the Rogue is stealing poisons. Who the fuck is shocked right now?
Not me.
But yeah, it's hard. I think it's one of those things where it's easier for other classes. I think for tanks, it's currently the hardest. I think for healers, it might be the easiest because of Valera being able to interrupt. So she's basically taking a mechanic off the table. I mean, obviously you gotta heal, but fuck me, I'm trying to fucking do this shit, and I have to be the one to interrupt, and I can't depend on Valera to do it. I'm like, fuck. I try to remember, like, do the memory game while I interrupt a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like for healers, they either, like, severely undertune it or overtune it, because, at least for the priests, like, if one of the major mechanics is making sure that something is interrupted, like, we just straight don't have one, so we need Valera to do it.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm like, I got that. I don't have the itch to do it now. I was sampling it. It's fun. It's just one of those things that's gonna frustrate the fuck out of you because you have to like memorize or use an add-on. That's still frustrating where the poison ends up at.
So or do you have more to say about
It's so weird. So like, if you haven't noticed, we're trying a different recording system. I don't know if you even can notice, but now we can talk at the same time and cut. Me and you can cut each other off, and it doesn't have an echo.
Yeah.
Watch, see, look, I'm doing it right now.
We're trying.
See, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, we're
Ooh. Aaron, do it.
Ooh. I guess I didn't notice. I would have been happy if she just went, ooh, like I said. I was just, every single thing was like a full paragraph, a full page of text. And it's like, I know you do this just for accessibility, like you say a thing when you do an ability, but we don't need all of that for like, I'm gonna shoot green on the floor.
A lot of green is also my other complaint, but whatever. Which is the same thing for this Del boss. Just a lot of green on green.
And yet, I'm not tired of it yet.
Yeah, not yet.
This whole raid is nothing but green, but I went in there and I said, thank God it's not purple. Which maybe eventually I'll be tired, but I think just the novelty of green, we're going to fight her underground, Zalatath, and I'll be like, can we get a little green in here?
It's, it's the Nickelodeon slime in all of us, I think, is what we are fans of.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's definitely a thing where we're like, we mentioned this like a few weeks ago when we knew that it was going to be a green patch. We were just like, thank God we needed a break from all these purple patches we had in a row. So I feel like just inherently whatever color it would be that wasn't purple, we were going to be okay with.
Yeah. But if you kill question mark Delve boss before weekly reset, you get into the Hall of Fame. So before they cap the Hall of Fame at like, I don't know, 10,000, something like that per region. And now it's uncapped because they realized that was fucking bullshit. So now all you have to do is just throw your ass at it 1,000,000 times and you'll get it before Tuesday. And when you get the toy and you use it, it will display what number you wore, which is kind of fun. In the future, you'd be like, what number was I on the question mark Del boss? And you pull the toy out and it will remind you. You'd be like, number 10,468.
I was in an area where people were spamming it, and like it's a little bit obnoxious because it like covers up your screen and it's very wordy. And the color and the size of it makes it look like it's an in-game important thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you always read it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you can always read it, but then like it's a little like overwhelming.
I gotta get those. I gotta get my hands on. I want to be the last number. I want to be the last one out the door. In the door.
In the
I would
before
say
they close
in.
it.
Yes, I would say in because yes, it's a club room that's exclusive, so you don't want to be shut out. It's the MSU Women's Library.
Yes, exactly. Invite only. aka have a vagina. I also was doing some nightmare praise because I wanted to unlock the portal. By the way, if you do nightmare praise, you will unlock a portal to the Coiled Isle.
Yeah, so there
Ooh.
were a few things in our Discord that were said in reference to what we said last week. So shout out to our Discord, which you can get to by going to donotrelent.com, where all of our links are. There is a flight path into the underground altar of the temple of Ula'tek. And there is also a way to unlock portal to the Coiled Islands. Islands? Why did I say islands? Coiled Isles.
Ooh,
that
that's
is
for
tied.
12.2, my brother. the mist will expand and there'll be even more. Green is good.
How many more patches of green do you think you could take? Like, what if the
One.
next 3 patches? What? One?
Honestly, I feel like I could handle less green patches in a row than purple, because I feel like especially this shade of green is kind of hard on the eyes, you know?
That's true. Well, and also green comes from the spicy water, which is still kicking my ass. Granted, I haven't done my weeklies down there in a Ula'tek as much, but the spicy water in the raid is still getting me. Purple, I guess there's not. It's just like the background is purple. There's not like an evil purple liquid that's gonna come and kill you.
Don't give them ideas.
That is something I like about this patch, is if when you go to do your ick quests in the temple, in the inner side of the Coiled Isle, is that dailies are back. Which, back is weird, but like I feel like, weren't things weekly? Weren't the blue quests all weekly?
Okay, we've talked about this before. The blue quests, I think, are not necessarily weekly or daily. They're just what they call repeatable or reoccurring.
There is a different logo.
Yeah, it's like a circle, right?
Yeah, dailies are a blue exclamation. Weeklies are a blue exclamation with like wings.
Am I crazy, or was War Within more weekly stuff than daily
It
stuff?
was
Other than like
weekly stuff.
Hollowfall, right?
Yes.
Or even Hollowfall. Wasn't Hollowfall weekly? Or am I like when that one was daily,
Am
right?
I losing my mind, or were some of them randomly like 3 days?
Well,
that too.
Because like World Quest, those are like 3.5 daily, 4 daily.
Yeah, but like, so in the temple, there's 2 dailies constantly being daily. I assumed they were weeklies or they were 3 dailies because I was so used to that. So I didn't even do them the first day. I was like, I'll do this tomorrow. I log in tomorrow, and I noticed that the quest givers have different blue quests. And I was like, oh my god, it's dailies.
I
Let's
also
go.
noticed that with the turtles, because I am trying to get the turtle fishing quest, which is also so funny because I refuse to fish because I'm bad at it. So
Okay, what's going on with that?
I have not done anything with the turtle people yet.
Where are they?
They're above ground, right?
Yeah, they're above ground and they're next to the main hub. You go down the hill slightly from the main hub, and they're on a little island. And every day they'll have 2 quests. One where you have to go and do world content, and one where you have to catch 13 fish, which for me means porting to Silvermoon, buying 13 fish for 100 gold, and coming back and saying, freshly caught. Like the receipt's still sticking to them.
You're that person who brings like a Kroger cake to the function.
I'm my guy
cake.
Chris T from Friendsgiving 2011. I brought 1 pot pie, a personal pot pie for all 8 of us to split.
He brought 1 pot pie?
He did bring 1, and I was like, damn, Chris, I know your family's in dire straits, but that dire, you didn't have to bring nothing. We all understood you're poor.
Did you guys all take a tiny slice, or did you just all feel bad?
We all took a tiny slice, but it was like a stouffer or whatever, so it wasn't like it was like cuttable. You just kind of got some goop and some hard crust on your plate.
You get 1 spoonful. That's it. For 8 of you, that's for sure 1 spoonful.
If even.
Poor Chris.
But yes, I am. Well, one, I want to be friends with them because I desperately seek attention. But also, the final Sojourner of the Coiled Isle quest is like, be friends with the captain. And I was like, is this it? And it doesn't seem to get me any closer. So I'm like, please, turtles, just tell me how to be your friend.
I thought you meant at first you just wanted to be friends with Chris T, so you ate the pot pie, and then I realized, oh, he's talking about the turtle.
No, I was close associates with Chris T. Then he moved out to
Chris Turtle.
yeah, Chris Tortolan. Then he moved out to L.A. and I think he got too cool for school.
Yes.
He also got maybe not predatory. I'm sorry,
Oh,
that's not nice.
now,
No,
right.
he was friends with girls in high school, and then when they would visit him in L.A., he'd be like, "I'm gonna sing you a song with my guitar, and maybe
Whoa.
if it gets dark enough, you'll fuck me, your high school friend." And every friend, except for maybe one, was like, Christy, we're good.
No thanks, Chris Tortolan. No Wonderwall for us.
Slow down.
Oh no. He said, girl, is my turtle about to make it to the water tonight?
It's just like, no, bitch. A bird's about to take that shit and eat it.
So, I have been doing Prey. And it was kind of funny.
I have been praying.
You've been engaging in the prey.
I've been sending my prayers to the west like a good individual.
Once I heard that was the way to get a portal to the Coiled Isles, I was like, oh, I guess I need to do Prey. And then I started doing some Nightmare ones, and I was like, so I believe I'd only ever done probably literally one Prey in my entire life up until this point.
That's crazy. You haven't been privy to the entire ups and downs of the system. I actually I have a lot to say about like how much things should count for it in praise.
He was asking questions, and I was like, what? I was like, click the bear traps. He goes, what the fuck are bear traps? And I was like, the things on the mini map to get prey thing. And he was like, I've done half a prey ever. And I was like, oh, fly around, go find the zone, do world quests. And he found like the shittiest one in the world to start off, totally random, but like everybody was there. So he was like, this is what it's supposed to be like. And I'm like, no, there's so many people there. You had to go to a different one, but it didn't make any sense because he had done it before. And I'm like, find the bear traps. And then I said, oh, click on one of those red orbs. And it said, you need to have 3 tormenting. And I was like, oh, sorry, you need to be tormented 3 times. He goes, what does that mean? And I was like,
But like once I got the hang of it, I actually kind of enjoyed it. And then I've just been doing them. And like the quest line in the Coiled Isles was like entertaining to do this afternoon. So I was like, maybe I'm going to be a Prey guy now.
I mean, it's... I feel like they haven't increased the difficulty for season 2. So it is nice to just be yoked and just be like, I'm just going to kick the shit out of you guys. Like it's never really an issue, any of the praise. I say that, and then tomorrow they're like, we stealth patched it. We're adding super nightmare mode and they'll all kill you.
yeah, they had to have tuned them down, right? Like between now and the last patch?
I think, but at the same time, I just got better and better gear. I think what it is they all set like the nightmare ones to hurt if you're at a 270 eye level. And then we got past that. And then these new ones, it's like, well, maybe people are still showing up. 270 is the magic number still. So I was like, okay, like goodbye, large ogre man. You're dusted.
Yeah, I was blowing up the prey people.
It's
I was like, oh.
it's also interesting because I feel like they've created new characters for season 2 that are the same sub roles. Like it's like, watch out! You remember Flame Warden Garanax? I'm Flame Priestess Gorbido, and I was like, so you're just like a lady version of that guy. It's like why not bring my guy back? Am I meant to put my trophy from when I killed him up on the mantle? Like, yeah, I got seasoned Flame Warden Garanax. I bet you're pretty jealous.
You're a true prey head. I don't remember any, but I don't remember any of the past preys. I was like, these are all new people who I'm just gonna destroy.
Yeah, they are not worthy of me knowing their names.
But I also don't have their trophies. So.
I am Kesha's #1 fan. When she wrote, "I hope you're praying," it was to me because she said, "I hope you've tossed aside your misgivings of the prey system," and I said, "Yes, Kesha, I have."
You know, when they bring this forward into, future expansions, instead of like, sultry, sassy blood elf guy, we'll eventually need a new prey leader, right? And what if it's just Kesha, you know?
That'd be
It's
cool.
just the highest fidelity model they've ever had. Just a photorealistic Kesha.
I want you to go fight Dr. Luke. You got it. We're in. We'll beat his ass for you. Hey, what that dog do?
What's that dog doing? Your favorite roving reporter, Growlina, back on the scene. And where else but the Coiled Isle? I'm down in the cavernous crevices of Ula'tek, trying to convince my friend Selenium to slurp up some spicy water. What do you say, Solo? How much do you think you can drink?
None, I'd say. It hurts so bad just to sit in it. I can't imagine drinking it.
You don't have to imagine it. You can live out your dream right here and right now.
My dream? Sounds more like a fantasy for you, sicko.
Now that's just slanderous. It is not my goal to see harm come to any of my fellow adventurers. I'm simply a curious lady who craves knowledge. So, get slurping for science.
Fine. Just to get you to leave me alone. There. I did it.
That wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. Next up, butt chugging. And while I find a suitable participant for that little experiment, let's get you all back to the show. Thanks, Growlina. That served as a real Phoebe Bridger to the second half of the show. Question, is there a Phoebe Bridges, or have I just been mispronouncing famed superstar Phoebe Bridgers' name wrong the whole time?
No, it is Bridgers. That's how it's pronounced.
Okay,
yeah.
there is no Phoebe Bridges. Well, I have a lot of emails that I have to go tend to.
Well, I mean, there probably is a Phoebe Bridges somewhere. I don't know that she's famous, though.
Somewhere.
Phoebe Bridges, if you listen to the show, write in so we can give you your Murloc plushie.
Mm-hmm.
In our new exclusive contest, if your legal name is Phoebe Bridges, have something. Quantities are limited. We only got one.
We want BB Bridges. We want BB Bridges. Everybody now. BlizzCon. Let's talk about that. I mean, we still got plenty of other stuff to talk about, but we just got an announcement of some certain celebrities who will be there.
So the Blizzard Entertainment socials posted an image that was Uther's friends list with like a bunch of people listed as online, and then it just says these people are en route to BlizzCon. And some of the stars on this list to me was Mr. T-Pain himself. We were just talking about his bestie Kesha.
Oh yeah, T-Pain's on to BlizzCon. We got the Simu Liu. You know, you guys ever seen the Emu commercial?
So I'm going to be dodging him. Simu Liu is a nice guy, but he's really annoying online. I cannot imagine what he would be like in real life.
Okay, so he was in Simu Liu.
I don't know who that
he's
is.
a Marvel guy. He's Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
Shang-Chi
10
of the
Rings.
10 Rings. And then he was
I
in
saw
Barbie.
that. Barbie. What did you do in Barbie?
He was a Ken. You know, the Ken that wasn't Ryan Gosling? That was him.
Okay. So wait, what does he say online? That is he like, oh, I hate mages? Or
No,
like,
he's very confrontational with people. He's too online. He posts. He's like the one celebrity that's still on social media, and he posts hot takes all the time. And it's like, Simu Liu, I need to see less of you.
But then we have our eternal BlizzCon musicians, La Seraphim. Then we also have other Overwatch musical collab, Yosobi. And then the one that gagged me the most, we have Deadmau 5.
I'm really excited for Deadmau5. I'm gonna ask him if he can make another Dota 2 music pack
Honestly,
I only use his music pack, and it makes it so good. It makes it even better.
I've used it for so many years that I forgot that that's not just the default Dota music, because to me it is.
It's good. Now, okay, I don't know who the fuck Duke Dennis is. It's a streamer who streams 2K, is what Wikipedia told me. So, like, what does he have to do with anything?
Maybe they're adding DLC Warcraft or Blizzard Greats to 2K27.
Can Arthas ball? How are Thrall's fundamentals?
Because, like, there's got to be a connection, because everybody on this list actually has some kind of connection, by the way.
What does Simu Liu do?
Simu Liu apparently loves StarCraft 2. So, Aaron, you're going to love that.
Good. I mean, good for him. Yeah, he can get on there and announce it, and I'll already be on my phone anyways, so I can be on my phoner. And then I said he's permanently online, so he'll be like, at Aaron, I see you. You're not paying attention. Eyes up here, and then he'll snap on the stage. I mean, I think they just need a fresh streamer face, someone to yell, so Duke Dennis is a good one. Now, my interest is in Zero of Holes fame, Cleo Thomas. What's he doing here? I'm excited to see him.
He's an Overwatch fan, I do believe.
Oh, good for you, my friend. Y'all couldn't find a WoW celebrity? I mean, maybe that's T-Pain. Maybe that's him.
Yeah, actually, no, I was going to ask, what is T-Pain's connection?
T-Pain is a gamer in general, so he probably... I'm going to also guess Overwatch. Like, I'm just guessing. But he does play a lot of games. Now, I'm also going to guess, Deadmau5. If Deadmau5 is making, he literally offered Ice Frog of Dota that he would make a music pack because he's a Dota fan. So that means this guy's got to be a WoW fan, because there's a pretty close correlation between really liking Dota and being old enough to play Warcraft 3, like when it came out. And I think I'm assuming that's my extrapolation for him. And also, just need another musical set to play at another stage, I'm assuming.
I mean, that would also make sense to me. I would be so excited to see Deadmau5, though.
So this opens up, and maybe I'm not educated enough to know. Do we think we're getting a performance every night? Do we think the finale will be different stages that you go to or you tune into?
I know that one of the years that we were there, they had like 3 different performances happening at once. It was like in the arena was Game of Thrones guy.
Hodor.
Yeah. At one of the stages was, what's her name? Violin.
Lindsay Ellis.
Oh, Lindsay, yeah.
Yeah. Lindsay Sterling.
Lindsay Sterling, I'm sorry. Lindsay Ellis is the nostalgia chick.
And then, like, Train in the basement. Like, but we were in the basement of Train because we wanted to play more Hearthstone.
We also do have placements of them, by the way. I'm reading a Variety article. Blizzard has confirmed it will welcome singer T-Pain for the Overwatch World Cup game. Oh my god, is he gonna do the national anthem before the Overwatch World Cup game? Because that'd be sick. Actor Ten Rings man, Simu, as a player in the Blizzard Classic Cup StarCraft 2 entertainment match. My dude's playing. He's playing. And Deadmau5 would be in attendance at a Diablo-focused panel featuring game devs.
They had to get the guy with the mask on, so when he falls asleep, everyone's just like, he's so zen!
Maybe they're going to make a Deadmau5 Diablo cosmetic you can buy for $30.
Maybe they just clocked that Deadmau5 was coming to BlizzCon, and then they saw him buy a ticket, and then they're like, fuck, we gotta make something out of it.
Like,
and then they're like, do you want to do something? He's like, no. Do you want to perform? No. Can we say that you're going to be there? I guess.
Additionally, gaming influencer Duke Dennis will join World of Warcraft activations. Do they mean activities and they fucked it up? During the weekend and participate.
They're going to take people from the other fandoms and activate them. You, Simu, have you ever played WoW? No, I haven't. You've been activated. You have a 6-month sub. Oh,
he's waking us up.
I have so many obligations now. He runs to a computer. I got to do my dailies.
Please no, my spicy water dailies. And then finally, Cleo Thomas. Also, why'd they have to give him this little thing? Everyone knows Cleo Thomas, known as Zero in Holes before he was a streamer, will attend as the BlizzCon insider to provide behind-the-scenes footage for fans. Okay.
So then the ones who are performing are Yosobi and Le Seraphim?
International music duo Yosobi will be performing at BlizzCon's first ever esports halftime show.
Wait, so you're telling me that the Overwatch World Cup is going to have both T-Pain and Yosobi? That, like, I feel like we like watching the World Cup matches anyways. Like, they're just fun. It's a fun atmosphere. But, like, that's going to be, like, the place to be.
Having a halftime show? Man, that arena's going to be fucking crowded, though. We're going to have to get there super early because, like, we know how it goes.
This is such a departure from, remember, 3 years ago, the World Cup games were happening during opening. So those poor boys were in the center of the arena sweating it out while everyone was watching over them like, what's new with Diablo? Now they're finally getting the attention they deserve.
This is really interesting. You're right. Now, part of it, I think Blizzard is trying to strike while the iron is hot. Overwatch having one of its best years in a very long time. Wasn't it like earning the most money or something for Blizzard? There was some big stat, some big metric for Overwatch.
I believe so. It's the only one that's like an active earner as far as new content constantly coming out and monetizable goodies that people want. Not saying that I love that they're super monetizing everything, but like people are buying it.
Yeah, I found a Vice article. Overwatch delivers its strongest quarter since 2022, the highest performing Xbox Studio game during the 2026 fiscal year, and that it's just basically kicking ass in all kinds of things. That the rebrand paid off.
The rebrand being the unbrand of the two.
So maybe they're trying to make this a bigger event. That way it will get more streaming eyes, and people will also be like, oh my god, Overwatch Cup is like back. Overwatch has a cup. Where's Jake? Where's all our homies at? Oh my god, I can wear the jersey.
Remember when we were so excited about, like, Overwatch League in general, and, like, that's just not a thing anymore, right?
No, it's so buried. Yet, they still let you look at the skins. You cannot acquire the Overwatch League currency anymore, but you can look at all the skins. I have 102 Overwatch coins that I can do nothing with.
Really? Why can't... Wow, why don't you spend them?
I mean, I guess because the Overwatch League is, like, done, so, like, where does the money go? If they put out a statement that said, you can buy Overwatch League coins, they just go to Blizzard's pocket, then I feel like you're in the clear. Because, yeah, there's, like, hundreds of skins that are just unobtainable now.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. So keep your eyes peeled for that shit. BlizzCon's gonna be pretty lit, I feel. I almost said I fear. Oh, I don't know why I would fear that.
It's gonna get
fear
too
it's
popular.
going to be fun.
Yeah, well, everyone's gonna be moving on my area. Okay, wait. Okay, so back to the world, back to the Warcraft. My favorite thing I think that I witnessed happen was right when the gates for season 2 opened. The first thing Immune did was go to the Omnium Folium because he didn't finish the quest. So
I did see him complete it, and I said, oh, brother, that wouldn't have been the achievement to announce out loud to everyone.
Listen, I mean, you're welcome, everyone. I was being a diligent raider. Like, I needed to get, like, those gains out of the way before we stepped into Ula'tek's lair. Like, it's just free DPS that, like, I wasn't gonna not have. Was I lazy? Yeah. Was I a little angry that I had to, like, do a fucking ritual site or whatever, like, on patch day? I mean, on season launch day? Yeah. Was that on me? Yeah, I acknowledge that, but it's done now, okay? Don't worry about it.
I did see Ganelin announce for his raid group. He was like, also, don't forget to do your Omnium Folium to get the powers. And I was like, ooh, how do I even check if somebody has done the Omnium Folium? Because, like, we should also be reminding people that as well.
Yeah, I mean, it would not surprise me, especially people who are just coming back or have, like, took an extended break. They might not think to do it, because why would you think to do it? It's off to the side and, you know, kind of just feels like here's something to do in between patch cycles, but it's sticking with us. Is it for, like, the rest of the expansion? Or is it just, like, the rest of the season?
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question.
I know every little bit helps. Rest assured, Team 2/Team Lin, I'm still using my little augment rune from the end of TWW. It gives me not 5, not 7, but 6 intellect every time I use it.
Every int counts.
Every int matters. Also, the presses are hot for this new World of Warcraft McDonald's collab. I hope you guys are ready.
Is this one just in the UK or just in Europe?
Warcraft reward from McDonald's Xbox. Why would they do that? Why would you do McDonald's Xbox? Stupid asses. Promotion. According to, drumroll please, IGN. IGN with relevant news in 2026. Can you believe it?
No.
McDonald's is partnering with Xbox to provide in-game rewards for some of their popular games, including Halo, Fallout, and of course, World of Warcraft. Aaron, what do you think we're getting from McDonald's for WoW?
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and take the safe bet and say 1 tabard.
Not a bad guess. Scrolling.
I'm gonna
scrolling,
say that
pasting.
if it's not a tabard, we're going to get 1 pet, but it won't be funny or thematic.
We're going to be getting the Red Hot Portable Bakery, which is just a red recolor of some bread on your back, which we've already
the
gotten
one
before.
from Brewfest.
The backpack, yeah.
What the fuck? Like, okay, I get it. You don't want to have like too on the nose branding, but what the fuck does a portable Red Hot Bakery have to do with McDonald's? They're not a fucking bakery. They barely have real bread.
At this point, they should have just like had a backpack with like fries on the side and like an M on it if you're gonna do a collab. I mean, that's tacky, I guess, and is not very like wow. It would feel out of place, I guess. But then it's also then like, why are we doing these collabs in general?
Yeah, it's like, just do that. Like, when my beautiful wife, Cubby Bub, graciously gifted me Thrall's gummy worms, I unlocked a pet that was like a rainbow worm. That's brand synergy. I don't know, but yeah, you'd have to almost do, like this is, you get a fries offhand. You get a belt that's full of burgers. But it's like, if it looks stupid, that's fine. You had to go to McDonald's and with your adult self request the World of Warcraft code. Like, that's already stupid enough. Also, I don't know if you've done this. You've placed the image of the burger backpack that is just put on a shadow man. When I clicked it in my Discord dark mode, I can't see the shadow man.
No way.
It's just
wow.
a scary faraway image of the burger backpack. And I was like, it frightened me.
I see it now. It's a little spooky.
Yeah, it's the McDonald's bread backpack of your nightmares.
I'm trying to think like what they could have done that would have been WoW adjacent enough that wouldn't be like, you're ruining the art design of the game. And I don't know.
Fucking give me a hopping hamburger pet.
Yeah, a hamburger pet.
Like give it the same animations as Creepy Crate where it kind of just bounces around, but make it a burger. Make it where like the individual pieces flop out.
Hear me out. Grimace onesie.
You're close. You're really close. That people would get mad.
No, a Zorro
onesies
hat
in the game.
like a Zorro
Yes,
hat.
thank you. Bingo.
With a mask and call it like famed burglars.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. A hamburglar mask, a hamburglar hat, recolor the Gilnean pork pies, recolor a mask, and how about this? A striped black and white tabard. Done. Fucking done. People would be clamoring for this shit because it'd be hilarious to get a fucking hamburglar outfit in WoW. You can almost already make a hamburglar outfit in WoW.
They should have like an outfit set of all of them because like you can make a birdie one too. Was that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Was that her name?
It was, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you get
name.
mad at Immune, like the Burgerland IP wasn't out the window in like 2005. We barely had any time with the McDonald Land IP. I had to
Speak for
consult
yourself.
the ancient scrolls. The first time I saw a fry guy was on a playset that my grandmother had in her classroom.
Frat guys don't count. Frat guys were 80s. Frat guys were 80s, early 90s. We were but babes. But you could still fuck a hamburger and a birdie in 1999.
Excuse me, I could fuck them? I could request hamburger. I don't like the implications there. I'm glad they got rid of them now. Was that what
Would you
guys
want a
were doing
boy
in
toy, a girl toy, or a fuck toy?
the... Oh, no. I mean, a hamburglar is a boy toy if what the streets say is right.
It's true. Just fuck a burger. Any season 2 impressions before we do top 2, bottom boot, medium boot? Anything else? Anything else to touch on? Lightly, slightly, lightly, politely?
I need to do more dungeons. I've only done one so far.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's me, Ula'tek. This is my impression.
They're pretty good one, I think. I don't know. Do we actually know what she sounds like yet?
That's it. I think
I
think he killed
don't,
it.
and no one's seen her yet. No one's killed her, so they don't know if she opens up one of her many mouths and goes, "This is me. I can talk the whole time."
All right, well, it's time for top 2, bottom boot, medium moo. I've got a top 2. My top 2 is that I realized I could spend my many... Okay, so we got new currencies. We know this already, right? Soul coins. That's their real name. Not a funny name I made up this time.
What do the soul coins come from?
Fuck,
Okay.
corrosive coins?
I was about to say, friend. I was like, because I remember at CC, corrosive coins.
Yes. Corrosive coins you spend for power up in outside world. AKA, you have 2 options on your nodes. Option 1, treasures are unlocked, I do believe. Option 2, spicy water reduced by 70% damage-wise. That has been so nice.
It has been.
Because they have that. You know what? She wasn't kidding. We talked about this already. That was some spicy fucking water. It's still kind of spicy in Raid. I noticed when Lynn was talking, I was just hanging out in spicy water trying to kill myself. And Rosh kept pulling me out to heal me. And I kept jumping back in. Because it's like 5 seconds is almost all your goddamn health. But now, with my new corrosive coin spend, I can swim in that water all I want, and well, not all I want, but a lot longer.
The corrosive coins are the ones that you turn into creepy, spicy water lady, right?
Creepy, spicy water lady can be... You're not talking about the floating poison skull, right? You're talking about...
The one at, like, the altar by the people. She's like,
The
by your friends
the
over to the
green
side.
troll ghost.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's actually a couple of people to spend your coins on, so it's kind of hard. Because floating ghost head, Iari, Eerie, Iki, you can buy decor from her and other things.
I'm talking about the one where, like, you give her your coins and it, like, keeps going up every time you buy one because then you can, like, keep buying nodes.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Because I've, like, bought, like, a few nodes now. So, like, I have both of them that you're talking about. But, like, the spicy water one is definitely the move, I feel like, for the first purchase.
Yeah, don't get Hoyt out there.
But then, isn't there... Okay, so there's the coins, but there's also souls, right?
Yes, there are corrosive souls. Corrosive souls you spend by communing at the altar. And... Okay, so here's how those work. There's many of them. A lot of them are good, but some are better than others. And you need 8 corrosive souls to get power up. Currently, depending on how many corrosive souls you have spent, you can equip 2. But I'm going to assume you're an average person and most people can only equip 1. Because to equip 2, you need to have unlocked 8 powers, which is a lot of corrosive souls.
So is that the only thing that you can spend them on? Besides, I accidentally spent one at the Delve vendor for Undercoin.
Which makes me laugh. I had no idea that was a thing, and he told me, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking? I said, you
And
the
it's
coins?
not
He goes,
even for a lot of them either. It's for 150.
I know, and you can't undo it either. Because I was just, like, quickly trying to do, like, you know, that fucking, like, intro Delve quest where it's just, like, check both vendors and get your free shit. And, like, I accidentally clicked on, like, the one next to it, and I was like, fuck, I can't even resell this, like, within a certain amount of time?
No.
That's bogus.
Also, side note, in my top 2, they capped how many other currency that you smush to make a key in a delve. Fuck, what are they called? Shards? Key shards? They're the white ones. They're
white circles, but like I don't know what they're called.
100 white circle equal 1 key. When go in delve, automatically take out a bag and make key.
Yeah.
We all know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's capped. It's capped now. You can only get 600 of those a week. And I'm already at the cap. So they have severely increased the number of keys you can get. But also, interesting that they capped it. I wonder if they realized some people were getting a lot more than others and they wanted to kind of rein that power in. But it's interesting that that's happened.
Yeah, it happened to me too, even. Like, I'm capped, and I'm like, oh, I guess. They probably don't want you to be, like, spending too many keys too early.
It's funny because in War Within, they didn't give a fuck. But, I mean, again, they had the data, so maybe they realized that too many key shards be too good.
But, like, is the shit you get from them even that great? Like, maybe at this point, yeah. But, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Aaron, top 2, bottom boot, bottom boot.
Well, I put a lot of thought into this one, and I'm going to say I have a top toot this week.
Toot.
And when I say I put a lot of thought into it, what I really meant was I didn't think about it, and I was hoping that the toot part took longer. Oh, shit. You know what? My top toot is the fact that those damn Tortolans they don't know the difference between store-bought fish and freshly caught fish. There was an intro quest for them where you yourself had to catch 5 irradiated stinky green fish. And for some reason, I would catch them only on every 6th or 7th reel-in. And I said, this stinks. So as soon as I saw that you had to do 13 of them, I said, oh no, this is going to be a thorn in my side. I'm going to have to do this half as fast. But then I looked online to try and find where tainted tilapia are. And they're like, brother, just go to the store. And I said, oh, for real? I can just use my first world privilege to cheat my way to victory? And they said, yeah. And I said, heavens above, thank you. And so plastic wrap still around them. Like I said, receipt falling out of the bag. I give it to my friends every day, and they said, fine, here's 150 friend points. And I go, yay!
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad, though, that they let you do that, because, I mean, I feel like it's not an uncommon thing with, like, WoW to be able to just auction things that you could then, like, fish or mine or whatever. But I feel like it's nice.
Speaking of nice, let's pass it off to the nicest guy on the podcast. Immunization?
Question mark? Well, I also have a top 2. And it is that I am like 100% locked in again. I'm like, okay, so it's a little weird, but I've just been doing a bunch of things that I probably should have been doing, like, in the in-between time, but, like, and the reasoning behind it was because my quest log was, like, full and it was bothering me. So I was just, like, the last few days I've just been doing, like, a bunch of stuff during the day before people are on or whatever, just to try to clear it out. So I've, like, found myself doing, like, ritual sites and, like, pray and other things. It's just, like, really feels stupid to be doing at like the day 1 of season 2, but like I've been having fun.
There's so much to do and it feels right. I just always want a lot to do. I want my plate to be filled, and I got a buffet, baby.
Yeah, it's been exciting. I have only done 1 dungeon so far as S6, but like it's like got me fiending for them again. I'm like, oh, we're so back. Like, dungeons, we're here. And I said that to, like, I think I was running with like Ahoy and Pablo and Lagambi, and at the end I was just like, yeah, you know what, we're back. And then they were like, yeah, it feels nice that people are back.
It's dried up. It was dried up bussy.
And speaking of dried up bussies, these folks' bussies are nice and healthy and moisturized. These great bussy havers include Ahoy Vince, Azarin, Digital Dave, S and Growlina to say, for the Horde. Crucifix, Alternator, Fammy Man. Saracen Hawk, Justin, give me back my PhD, Arcane. Rack.
I have ridden the mighty moonworm.
Good for him.
Remy.
This is for the juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home, and I hope you like it.
Kick Puncher, Sugar Bear.
Time is money, friend.
Jerome, Jahazen. Ali, Adorno. Gershom,
I'm glad he acknowledges that I'm a good boy. I am a good boy.
Wooly.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Duff the Horde Pooper Cooper. Calcus.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Cilantro, Vanderlyle.
Have a nice day.
And Will, aka Tire, Trade Chat's fallen father.
We love our patrons through the windows, through my balls.
Do you know that he died on stage? You can watch the video. It's crazy.
Wait, I actually did not know that.
Who
What do you
died?
mean?
Yeah. Tiny Tim was like, oh, my chest hurts a bit. And then you can watch him fall over and die.
Wait, I don't want to see that. I kind of do. Is he in the
But
new
he
Insidious?
Yeah, him as a ghost is. And I believe they play his song every single time.
Well, if you want to
Poor
join,
man, he just sounded like that.
wait, that was his voice.
I mean, yeah, he talked like this.
Well, if you want to join our Tiny Tims and Tiny Timettes and Tiny They-mettes, go on over to patreon.com/do-not-relent, where you can find many episodes, one of which we will be recording after this. And we're going to delve into hot topics such as what Aaron did for his anniversary.
And also, Hot Topic.
Hot topic, yes.
Yeah, I actually have a piece of relevant news based on Hot Topic.
Oh, and New York. We're talking about New York, baby. And sexting and driving a Lamborghini. And
I have sexting stories. I haven't driven a Lambo.
Well, see, for the rich and famous, you gotta listen to the Patreon. Where you guys at? What about you?
Well, you can find me, Alex or Immunization, on Twitter at New Era Alex or on Blue Sky at Immunization.
You can find me, Aaron the Human, at the Big Cheesy on Twitters.com and watch me play videograms at twitch.tv/AaronDNR.
I can't do any more Tiny Tim songs. Why? I mean, hates when I do Tiny Tim voice.
Yeah, I actually do.
Is it like a physical recoil?
Yeah, it is. It's like how Cadyar wants to bite us when we laugh too much.
You want to bite me?
Yeah.
Do it.
Don't bite Tiny Tim. He had, quote, traditionalist views.
Oh, wait.
What does that mean?
Shouldn't we bite him?
Does that mean that I should bite him then?
I guess, yeah. Get him! Get Tiny Tim! I'm gonna take... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna wrap it up right there.
Yeah, all right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Keep on staying on and hang dong and live long. And remember...
Another down! Do not relent!
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.
Hang dong and live long is pretty good, I'll gotta say.